Yeah, it was a pretty good walk, buddy. Drink up. Need to talk to you for a minute. Anyway. First of all, the beard looks much better trimmed that way. I'm proud of you for trimming the beard. Neither me or your mom ever wanted you to shave it. Like, we just wanted you to trim it. And you look so much better now. Thank you. Like, it's good for you. Thank yourself. We're proud of you. Also, yesterday, King Henderson announced that everyone will be awarded 1,405 cases. So that will all be great. Never as great as Rickey, though. It's a wonderful day. I do have some rather difficult news to share, though. I have concluded my research, and it would appear as though the world is flat. I am the world's leading geologist, but I did what the people on the YouTube videos told me, and I looked at the evidence for myself, and it's flat. I mean, look. Can you see a curve? Imagine thinking it were round. Anyway, there was a big headline this morning. I don't know if you saw it. I don't think you did, because you're not as excited as me. Swift to Atlanta. Yeah, buddy. Mom's coming home. Evan, Taylor, and Hutch, just like it was always supposed to be. You're right, buddy. Yeah, I'm excited too. You know, when I was your age, 12 years old, for some reason, I just had a feeling that everything was gonna be okay. I remember the exact moment. It was January 13th, 2002. I was on the couch. The Ravens were in Miami to play the Dolphins, and I don't know, I just felt like everything was gonna be okay. I guess it is. Just one thing left. The last time I pointed at the screen, and that was the transition, but I shot this out here. I didn't bring a computer. It's nice though. Go Commanders. Go Braves. Go whatever your team is. Unless it's Dallas or Duke. We wouldn't want any Duke fans to... I want them to be happy. I don't want their team to win. I want them to lose. But I want the Cowboys to lose more than any other team. But I like baseball better. And, you know, the Braves, it's either the best team in the world or they just underperform. And it just drives me nuts. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. We're going to review a Bollywood movie today. I've never seen one. It sounded fun. We're going to watch about 10 minutes of it with the sound off. We're going to try to figure out the plot, the characters, their relationships, see what we can do just by using our eyes, no words. I don't know. Sounds kind of fun. If it's your first time here, I've worked very hard on this. I hope you appreciate it. Like, I'm nervous on camera. I've overcome a lot just making this. So I hope you're proud of me, Mom. Be proud of me, finally. If it's your second time here, that was weird. Like, I hope you had fun. I had fun. It was weird, but I had fun. Weird stuff's fun. Be a little more weird. Don't be judgmental. Just celebrate our differences. Our differences are, they're very cool. You're very cool. I'm very, yeah, don't say that yourself. Don't call yourself cool, but yeah, I'm pretty cool. I am. This is my favorite Pokemon, Marini. I would love to talk to you about that. These are my tattoos. That's not particularly the conversation I want to have. So, we're going to start the video. I don't know, I'm not good at transitions, as you've already seen. So, here we go. Whatever. Okay, so I'm infinitely more comfortable on camera now. Now let me get comfortable. This has been an experience. It's really taken me on a ride. I thought I was done shooting everything. But I've decided to go ahead and shoot this as like a different intro for the second video. Let me it's got to be just level. That's my thing. Like, everything's just got to be my way. It's not that I'm a diva. I'm a little bit of a diva, probably. People that have dated me would probably say that. Sorry, I'm a bit of a diva. I just need things my way. I'm gonna explain why this is so crazy real quick. Kind of tell you guys this story before we go to the final project. Like what what will end up being graded essentially. So I was, I was just kind of interested in doing this as a video instead of a paper, because I can write a paper. I know I can write a paper, and I've always wanted to kind of make a YouTube video or a movie or whatever. And like I stayed up late one night thinking about it and shot like what I thought was like funny and cool. And like that's kind of all it ever meant to be. But then when I was sort of editing it, I realized, like toward the end of the editing process, I was like, this isn't really, like, narratively, it's just insane. And as far as the project goes, it really actually doesn't meet the rubric. So either I have to punt, just write a paper, which easy enough, whatever. Instead, I said, like, I know the joke initially was that there was this narrative that if you watched it, you just didn't get. It's just in my head. It's my joke for me. Too bad. But having to reshoot the sort of reaction video forced me to, I don't know, not forced me, but I guess I just could have redone that, and that never showed anybody the fun parts. But then I started recording the final bit for the reaction, and it just went so off the rails. Like I couldn't believe what I was seeing, or how weird this experience turned out, or how everything just sort of fell into place. It fell into a weird place, but I like the place it fell into. Like I have to edit this now, but like I'm very creatively fulfilled by what I've done. I don't know if I'd ever want to do anything like this again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is the beginning of a burgeoning YouTube career, and then I'll get a G Fuel sponsorship, and like, I don't know, maybe I'll do something with, I don't know, some rich guy, Jeff Bezos, or I don't know. They probably pay some streamers, Amazon. Yeah, I hope you enjoy what you've seen so far. There's more to come. I'll make it make sense eventually. Like, I promise. Stick in there. The first part was weird. Like, if you've started here, like, this explanation probably doesn't make any sense. Go back and watch the first one, because it's a journey of this process. Like, me learning it, me, like, initially, the reason why I didn't, that first shot of me, like, I'm not facing the camera because, like, I didn't want to be on camera. And then it was a thing where I didn't want my eyes to be seen. And, I don't know. I thought that was the solution, sunglasses. And then ears, because, and who is that? Like, you can't recognize them with those ears. But I guess metaphorically and literally, it's taking down the barriers. It was fun. In the video I found, get excited, kids. Get yourself some water. Water's important. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. We got to support more great art like this. I'm pointing to my computer. It's over there. We got to support more great art like this. More art uh, like the one right behind me. This is great. Let me show. This is one of my favorite artists. So this is just kind of a side piece. This is bonus material. I'm just in a good mood, and like I hope you are too. I am poor. This is the cheapest of her pieces I could afford. If you have money, I strongly encourage that you go buy maybe not the most expensive piece that she has, but if you have enough money, I probably don't like you anyway. But yeah, go get your favorite piece, buy her. They're all good. It's just incredible. Look, wow. Take it in. Just take a second for yourself. That's what I did when I found it at the gallery. Took it in. What does it mean? I don't know. What can you glean from this? What kind of feeling does this give you? I don't know. Maybe it's time to transition to the video. What do you think? I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I'll see you over there, back at the computer. In just a second. Yeah, it'll be okay. All right, I'll see you. All right. Um, I hope you can hear me good. Yeah. Uh, okay. Okay, so we're re-recording this. The audio on the first one was unusable. Horrible. So we've solved that problem. One problem at a time. However, there's never not a problem. Here's the problem now. I've watched, let's see, the first 11 minutes of this, and I cannot stress enough that I didn't pick this. It's random. It found me. This was meant to be. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do essentially what would be the outline for the assignment. And then we're going to go back and watch it with sound. So I'm going to paint it with my words. And then we're going to see where we ended up. It was a fever dream. Okay. So we start off in a laboratory with, in my opinion, from one of the angles, it looked like Jeff Goldblum. And he's doing science. He's turning knobs. He's pouring liquids into other liquids, and they're smoking. That's how you know he's a scientist. Also, all scientists are required to wear lab coats at all times. You're not even really a scientist without it. You're just a fool. But, and that's not crazy. But during, or rather, in between shots of him doing science, we're shown initially the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek. I didn't know it was going to be there. I, I shot the thing before, and it was hard for me to describe what was going on. I was dumbfounded, awestruck. bamboozled. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And now I've overcome this fear of speaking simply because I need to have a voice. I need the world to see whatever this is. I found Atlantis, the Holy Grail. We're doing. I'm a fire in my laser! I love you, Devin. I'm always gonna talk funny, be weird, eccentric, and look odd. Like I actually can't change those things. Like I need to find people who accept that. Man, that one was hard. That was the hardest one. I hope this thing doesn't end up looking like stupid, or I don't end up looking like a crazy person, or like, don't come kick my door in. If you knock, I'll open it and I'll go with you. But don't, please, I really like my little place, and don't kick my door in. There's one more thing and then we're done, like I promise. And then, like, again, not good with the transition parts, so I'm gonna just go outside, and then once I close the door, it's gonna cut to the last part, the final part. Then it's over. Then it's over. Go back to this. Go back to not being able to talk to people. Out of the pretzel verse. Pretzel dimension. Not pretzel verse. It's pretzel dimension. It's, maybe I'll get a patent or like whatever. I don't know. I don't know. The deadbolt was in the door. Like I love this place, and I've talked to my landlord about it. She's gonna fix it. Like whatever. But you gotta lift up, and then you're good. Whatever. I love you guys. I've always loved all of you guys. Every one of you.